It's really not. I'm not anal like that. You know what I'm saying? I know. Nah, too late to fix your facelift now.
I have a facelift. I wasn't lifting my face. I'm gonna lift your face.
I'm about to lift your face too. I'm about to lift your face. We still together. What's happening, y'all?
That's what that hand is right there.
Don't I look happy in the thumbnail? Don't I look happy?
Aww. What's up, everybody? Do you know what today is? It's anniversary.
So, decided to jump on here and do a relationship Q&A.
Ooh.
So if y'all got any questions about relationships and love,
thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Or our relationship or whatever, ask them now. That way, we'll be able to help you. The last 7 years, like this did.
Aww. Aww. Oh, Lord.
All super chats will be answered. Bruh, I don't know what you're talking about with the gaming. Everyone knows that when I game when I want to. So it's whatever game I'm playing at the time. If it's a big game and not that. But gaming doesn't happen all the time. Now, see what questions y'all got.
Hello.
No, aren't any little buddies in the oven right now?
No, there's no little buddies in the oven.
No.
Not yet.
Well,
not
we've
yet.
talked about children. If we do, we'd like at least 2.
Yeah. 2 is the number that we have agreed on.
Yes. Let's see. Only ask us relationship questions about our relationship. Or relationship period. We're trying to give back
to the community.
We've lasted this long. So
yes.
Congrats, Tyrone, one of my favorite YouTubers, watching for years. How do you make the relationship work so long? Well, patience is huge. You gotta have a lot of patience. I had a lot of patience with Melania. And
a lot of patience with him because he was very different from what I was used to.
Yeah. If, I always say that everyone has their baggage. People say, oh, you don't want to date someone with baggage. Everyone brings their baggage.
Everybody brings something with them.
But whose baggage can you carry? Okay. Everybody can find a person whose baggage is light enough for them to carry.
Right.
So we learned each other over the years.
We've grown. We've learned. Communication is a big, huge.
Yeah, she came from a wild situation. So when she came to this tropical island with the palm tree and the coconut, she didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, welcome, Mom. What you doing here? Come over here, girl. What you talking about? Who you talking to?
See, that's an exaggerated version. I never acted like that.
No need for all that, girl. No need for all that happiness over here.
No, but we did have to learn each other because he was different, and I was different, and I was very I'm a sensitive person by nature. So like the way that y'all see him animated and very passionate and stuff. When I first started dating him, I was like hurt. Like, who are you talking to like that? Like, why are you talking to me like this? But then as time went on, I was like, this is just him. This is just who he is. He's loud. He's explosive at times, not in a bad way. He just, and I wasn't used to that. So I had to stop taking offense to the way that he was, and I began to learn who he was. So I was like, all right, now I could embrace you being like this because this is who you are. Yeah. I'm the mouse. He's the that's who he is. I'm the little mouse running around with little feet.
Yeah. Took her a while to learn me.
Yeah.
Figure me out. Women always say that I'm mysterious. Women like that. They like that crap.
And he is.
When a man is mysterious.
He is mysterious.
I can't figure you out. You different. What is it about you? You know what I'm saying? They like that stuff. Okay. But yeah, so we had to expedite her learning me because she was stuck in a rut. That's all, handling things one way and realizing that she was really going from a different area to top tier.
Yes.
And I say that humbly. I just have always carried myself in a way I'm going to treat you right.
Yeah.
Because I know what goes around comes around. And you ain't going to want it to come around on you, brother. So.
And that's one of the biggest things that I appreciate about him is that, he's so real, but he always, like, he has raised the bar so high.
Ram.
It's ridiculous.
How do you deal with lust? Well, I'll tell you this. That's a question. That's a question I didn't expect to get. Are you? I'll tell you this, okay? If you both are handling business like you're supposed to in the bedroom, it greatly minimizes lust for any other person.
Well said, babe.
You get what I'm saying? And this is mainly for the fellas because, fellas are more like, especially when you have your male that has options. You're a good-looking guy, you get a lot of women. It can be hard to hold back from that. But when you got a chick that is, receptive to you and you're receptive to her and you're both handling business, it helps that a lot. I'll say that.
It very much does.
See, this thing ain't streaming like it's supposed to. I think I'm missing questions.
And seeing from my standpoint, if you, as a woman who has a man who treats you properly, who treats you right, who makes you feel safe mentally and emotionally, because I'll tell you this, and I am a firm believer that men are physical and women are mental. Once our mind goes, our bodies are going to follow. So like if I'm locked in with you mentally and you've got me there mentally and you're treating me well, that just heightens the intimacy like tenfold. So the chances of me lusting or like getting curious or like, oh, I wonder what, slim to none.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. And for the fellas on the other side of it, with you're like, okay, well, how do I keep? So the ladies, how do you keep your man loyal in that area? Because put it this way, if anyone wants to cheat, they're going to cheat.
I was just about to say that.
But
I was just about to say that.
If you both really are happy and everything is being handled properly in the bedroom,
right,
and you're happy on the outside, then it's less likely for both of you. I always tell fellas, look, if you gonna do it, make sure when you're done, she's like, where am I gonna get that again? And if she's like, okay, because the toxic dudes know this works. Because toxic dudes, F-boys, they'll use it to their power to manipulate women. They know it's so good that the woman won't leave them. They'll keep messing with them until they just got to do something so dastardly to get them tired of them to leave. But you use it in a good way.
But see, in a twisted way now, wouldn't that be something that is kind of going on with the guy? Like, if he's doing something like that, it's just like, okay, now I've got control over her because this is the best thing she ever had.
Yeah.
She's not going anywhere.
Yeah, some people use it against women, use it against men all the time.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was talking to this one chick, and she was like, "You think you getting something tonight?" I was like, who you talking to? I'm T. Crizzy, okay? I don't care if you don't give it to me or not, okay? I told her, I said, I cannot be controlled by the Kuchani. I told her that.
What was the movie this is from? Quirks.
Reverse it. Don't be whip that. Bang, 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 bang. That's from Boomerang. Don't act like I didn't see you on Facebook, jewelry advertisement. Yeah. I gave them permission to use that clip, and they've been using it for years now. I should have made them pay me. I was nice because I liked the gift that I gave her. She was so happy with it. But it irritates me. It does irritate me that they've been using it this long.
Well, it ain't too late.
The next time I'm gonna make a company pay me. 7 years. That's right. 7 years. Better than that damn suit. You damn right, son. And by the way, no, people, I keep saying this, and I'm not touting this as a badge of honor or anything, just so you know, or like some manly red pill. But we're not married. Okay, we are not married. Everyone thinks a lot of times people think we're married. We're not married, but I treat her like she's my wife. Okay, little things here and there that I'm working out in life. You know what I'm saying? But she knows that she's a wife to me. I'll treat her. If I got married to, oh Lord, I shouldn't have said that. If I were to marry her today, nothing would change.
It wouldn't.
Nothing.
And let me touch on that really quick, because I'm so glad that you have the maturity that you have, because, you know, a lot of guys go into, you know, a committed relationship, and then, you know, they get scared because they think things are going to change. And sometimes they do, depending on who you're dealing with, right? Sometimes you got somebody that wants to just be like this all the time, and you can't see your family. You can't be with your friends because you got to be with me. He knows who I am at this point. And, you know, when we get married, this is what it's going to be. You know, that's not a bad thing. It just means that, you know, we're in a healthy relationship, and we're in such a healthy relationship. Like, if anything, things are going to change for the better, not worse. Like, things aren't going to, you know.
It's going to be the same damn thing. It'll be like one of my one boys. He wouldn't get married forever because he's just like, no, that wasn't it. But he got married, and when he got married, his wife was extra. She was super on him, and it was driving him insane. And he was like, yo, he said, this was what I was talking about. And this is why, like he's actually more straightforward than I am in some ways. He's a little bit more callous, but he was like, this is why I want to get married. Because like, you're treating me extra, and like, it just, nothing has changed other than that ceremony and that piece of paper. And so to him, it was, she smothered him at that point.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be smothered. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm used to smothering. It's like, can you deal with smothering? Yes, I can deal with smothering. At least you know when they smothering you, they ain't going nowhere else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then now there may be some girls that run that racket. You know what I mean? They act like they smothering a dude, and then, you know, they're cheating on him behind the back. But
listen, I always, you know, I've learned a lot, and everybody's replaceable. Never think that you're not replaceable. You know, everybody is replaceable.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
But, you know, when you've got somebody and you've got this thing with this person, like, you know what it is. Like, why? I know that I have no reason to go anywhere. When he says, oh, she ain't going anywhere, it doesn't mean that I'm dumb enough to stick around for whatever. Like, I've been through some things, and I know now if I have to be alone, I will be.
I mean, she knows what she got.
You know, but I know what I have. And like, if I'm happy, if he's taking care of my heart, if he's taking care of my mental health, if he's treating me properly, if he's making me feel safe mentally, number one, physically, emotionally, why am I going to walk away from that? Why am I going to leave? You know, just because I've been through enough to where I just want to be happy. So that's how I know, like, when we do get married, it's just, we're happily married. You know, it's not like, oh, you know, we have to get married because something's missing. Like, yes, I would love to be married. I want to be married. Absolutely. You know, but I'm happy. You know, I'm really happy. Genuinely.
Do you have kids? No.
No.
How do you handle thick yams? Asking for a friend.
What the
Don't
hell?
be a minute man.
Well then.
That's how you handle thick yams. Think about baseball. Think about Jason stabbing somebody. Anything to prevent you.
Do I call you Almond Brown and sing you a song? No, I do not.
Do you get the joke?
No, I don't. But Almond Brown sounds very familiar to me.
I'm gonna start calling you Almond Joy. I wrote you a song. Let me break it down.
Is that from a movie?
You bring me.
No, Martin. It's the episode of Martin. It's the episode of Martin. It just clicked.
Let me take that test for you.
Did it?
Call me Almond. Yeah. Call me. And one thing about me and Scarlo is, I say this all the time. She's my girlfriend. She's my wife. She's my sister. She's my mom. She's my little brother. She's my homeboy. She's all that. I treat her like all of that at any time.
And listen, when you got that with somebody, like genuinely, when you really genuinely have that with somebody, like, are you really missing anything? Because you got a whole lot of fun to play with at that point, you know? Like, he's like you said, he's like the annoying big brother I've never had. He's my husband. He's my lover, my best friend, my confidant.
Your little brother and your big brother. Two different joints in that. Little brother and your big brother.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Been with you a long time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate you on that. Remember, ask us any relationship questions you want. Yes. All super chats will be answered. I'm trying to answer as many as I can without being too long.
Is she a ride or die?
I'm going to write a book maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I'm his rider for sure. Am I dying?
Don't think so. She would too. She jump on somebody. She wild.
I'll go him. I would.
She tried to start fights in traffic that I ain't even worry about nothing.
No, I don't.
Just today. Was it today or was it yesterday? And you was like, that deserved a horn or beep. Remember that? Yeah, because they backed out or so. I went around them. Yeah, that was today. I went around them.
That was today.
It's like, you should have. She'd be trying to reach over. She'd be like, she only did that one time. And I was like, don't do that. And from then on, she's like,
don't do it like that. Apparently, Jersey ain't big on.
She's more like she's from up north in Connecticut, but she's like a New Yorker. So keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, here goes Tyrone. I knew he was going to do that. I knew that was blow your horn.
I went around him, showed him I didn't give a damn about him backing out. I wasn't going to stop. I just go around people.
And yes, I am one of those that I want to see if you look as stupid as you drive. I am one of those. Yes, I am. I will. Yes. Absolutely. What is our favorite memory together? We've done a lot.
No, man. I don't know. Man. I'm going to have to think on that one.
Favorite memory. We've got a lot. Like homebound and on vacations. That's tough. Because see, here's the thing about us. Like,
I like surprising her with stuff. So I've had a lot of fun. Like when I took you to Florida.
I want to say that.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah, when we walked in the first class.
That Miami trip,
she loved it. She didn't know we were flying first class.
It was like a domino effect, though, because at first, all within like 2 days. Like, number one, I didn't know where we were going. He just told me we were going on vacation. Then he told me it was Miami. Then the day of, I think it was, that you told me it was first class.
I don't think I let you know. I think we just kind of boarded and that was it.
Yeah.
And you were all like, where are we going? What?
Yeah, I didn't know. And I've never been on first class.
So.
I've never been on first class. And then I also didn't know that it was like an oceanfront view hotel.
Yeah,
like,
I got an oceanfront view. So
it was like
nice balcony, everything. Yeah, so we went to Fontainebleau, where James Bond movies were shot and a lot of movies were shot. And,
beautiful hotel.
Celebrities are there, and that's I have fun taking her places and showing her stuff. So those are some of my best.
Shout out to Fontainebleau, because when I tell you, we went and everything was beautiful. The staff was nice. Everything was really like clean. Like, everything was just. It's a really nice place. So
but you know what though? They pissed me off because remember.
Oh yes, the first night we had to change rooms because the AC. The
microwave didn't work. We needed to heat up some food, and then the sheets was dirty.
That's true. Yes.
And I had to tell the dude, like, he was like, well, he's trying to make it sound like, well, okay, we'll give you another. I
forgot about that.
We'll give you another, microwave.
They were trying to bring up another
they're trying to act funny. It took forever. So then he finally gave me another room. Then we got in the next room. It was an upgrade. It was like a double balcony. All this extra stuff, but the AC wasn't working.
No, the AC was working.
No, it wasn't.
Off because we were cold.
No, it was not working. Homie.
We were cold.
Was not working, homie. And I remember because I was mad. Okay.
I ain't
gonna argue over this.
Listen,
it wasn't working.
Whatever it was.
So we had to wait another day to get it fixed. So 2 days in, I'm pissed off.
And we only went for 4. We only went for 4 days.
Yeah. Don't have any questions. Just wanted to say I've been watching you for as long as I can remember. Pretty sure I started watching you when you lived in an apartment. Definitely my favorite YouTuber.
Aww.
Cool. Thank you, Tyson. Name my first son after you. Scarlett and Tyrone, I've been a follower and a fan of yours for years. It's a royal blessing to see you both happy, and thank you for all things you do for us both. Thank you, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Team Tylo.
Tylo.
Let's see what other questions we got. What? Somebody said something slick?
Yeah.
Where? Wow. Yeah, okay. Yep. Band.
Yeah.
Some people are stupid.
Go up some a little bit. Go up past those.
Okay. I'm trying to get to it.
I saw something there.
Okay.
What is that?
No, it's not. Okay. Let's see. What other questions we got? Let's see. Tyrone is one of the greats. Thank you.
How do you?
Hold on. Let's see here. I find another question, girl. Right here.
Oh, listen.
All right. First, she doesn't make spicy food.
I don't cook with spice.
Yeah, you say he's been married to a Puerto Rican woman for 20 years. How do you feel?
She's trying to kill you, man. No, I'm just kidding.
And the fact of the matter is this.
No.
If she cooks something the way I don't like it, I ask her, can she change it? Or take something out of it or add something to it. Like it's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not even a problem. You know what I mean? I'll take that girl for a sandwich. I already brought her from dinner. Texas Roadhouse, buddy.
One of my favorite places.
She had filet mignon. You know
and listen, I am not bougie. I really love what I love. I really do.
All right, bro, you got to go. You're just talking stupid right now.
Thank you.
Wait, I won't acknowledge you. I'll just ban you. Yes, Scarlett is Latino.
Oh. Oh no.
Who snores, and is it a problem? We both have snored at different times.
No, but
her too, and there's a video on video of her snoring.
That's
online right now. So
that is one time.
And I asked her, "What's this sound?" And she goes, "A bear." That's you snoring.
That's first of all, to my
First
defense,
of all, no, she don't understand. I don't tell her. It happens all the time with her. I just don't tell her.
Listen,
she has these
if
little...
I catch his hint, go ahead, imitate me. Go ahead, imitate me, and go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out how you do it.
Imitate me, and I'm ready. Okay.
So what I do is, how I handle that is now, here you go. She's gonna be exaggerated.
No, it's not exaggerated.
All right, go ahead. And the thing is, I stop snoring whenever I lose weight. So whenever I'm a normal weight, I don't snore no more.
He tells me to do this to him, but sometimes I pull the sheet.
No. So I'm the one that pulls the sheet on her, and I told her, try it on me, or just push me, because she doesn't push me hard enough. So what I do is this: if she's snoring, I yank the sheet, but she act like something happened. Like one time, she was like,
I was probably dreaming.
I was like, all I did was yank the sheet like that. That's it.
Well, listen, and the reason why I don't, to my defense and safety, the reason why I don't push him too much is because he'll turn around and look at me like he wants to jump on me.
That only happened one time when I woke up.
More than once. He'll be, let's say, you're me and I'm him. He'll be like,
she said I'll be looking at her all crazy.
And turn around
I ain't never did nothing.
Like, you mad at me? You told me to shake you like this. So I just be like, if you move, you move.
I'm gonna show y'all what she did one time when she first moved in. And she was like, she was sleeping, and I'm minding my business.
There's a couple of good ones in there.
I'm minding my business, and I figured she must have fell down a hole in her dream, because I was like, straight face. She's sleeping, and all I see is. I was like, what in the hell just happened?
Oh, you want to talk about stuff happening in your sleep?
Now what? What did I do?
You remember the time I told you was on all fours like a bulldog, and you scared the hell out of me?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like you said, I'd be scaring you. Like I jumped up that one time. It was like,
this dude was dreaming so bad. I don't know what he was dreaming about. But next thing I know, he jumps up, goes to the corner of the bed. Now, y'all know bulldogs, they're like this, right? He's like this. Literally staring at me in the dark. Bulldog stance. I'm sitting here like this, eyes wide open in the dark, waiting to see what happens, because I'm ready to fight at this point. I'm ready to save my own life if he jumps on me.
You don't hit a bear.
And
you don't
hit
a bear.
Just
get out the bed.
Nah, because
you don't hit a bear. You don't hit a bear.
I don't know what's going on in your head.
You slowly back away and get out the bed.
Nah, there's no backing him. I was already laying down. Go up some.
Are you looking for a question?
Yeah, I saw two. Go up.
How do we meet? At a baby shower. Look up 24-year-old Tyrone Magnus. Look up that video. There's a video on us talking about that.
This one and this
one. You get to see me when I was 24 or 23 or whatever it was.
That's a good one.
What, Jamaica?
What's your no?
What was you said this one or this one?
What's your favorite meal to eat together?
One though. You said
What's the most annoying thing that one does to the other?
Oh Lord.
Well, first of all, what are the favorite meals that we like to eat? We both love chicken. You love chicken and steak.
Yeah, but
do we share that though?
I mean, she makes this like lemon cream chicken or something.
Oh yeah.
That's really good, really damn good. So that's my favorite one that she cooks. She's got another one she does that's pretty close.
Yeah.
And probably our, I don't know, our favorite dinners to go out to. She loves Texas Roadhouse, so we have a good time eating steak together.
Yes. And then, what is one of those most annoying things we do to each other? I don't know. I think we have like little quirks. What do I do that annoys?
She's needy as hell. Clingy's the word. Clingy, very clingy. So when I'm trying to handle business, she always wants to be around me. She always wants to be on me. You know, she grabs me, and what do you say when you grab me? I just wanna
be in your skin.
See? See? I just want to be in your skin. That's how close she wants to be to me. Climb in your shirt.
Yep. I do. I just be like, what do you do that annoys me?
She doesn't like when I joke and say she's crazy.
No. I wouldn't consider that. No, I wouldn't.
I told you I'm not crazy.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's like, no. It's like something you do, but he does so much.
One thing that I love about her is that I can play with her about almost anything, and she doesn't get mad.
It's hard to narrow it down.
She doesn't get mad. A girlfriend before her was like that though. She had a background of being very, 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 very insecure. So, it was,
I will say when
so she was hard to joke with because she had inner demons she was fighting, you know what I mean?
When he sets me up, and I know a lot of you guys probably have seen this, when he sets me up to just, all right, babe, I'm gonna need you to do this. Like he had me running around acting like, what the heck, what's his name? The wrestler?
That irritated you?
It didn't. It's not annoying, but I'm never prepared. So he's like, all right, babe, I need you to do this. Like that's.
So you don't like being surprised all the time with something?
I do like being surprised, but I don't know if that's a surprise. It's more of a, think fast. I'm going to need you to do this. And I'm like, oh, come on. But I always do it anyway.
Pop quiz at all times. You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what keeps us going. It's what keeps things exciting because you never know with us. You never know. You're a fly on the wall. Every day is just like an adventure. You just never know. You never know.
You never know.
What is the best movie you both seen in 4DX? We haven't been in 4DX in a long time, but what was the movie?
It had to be a Marvel movie. I remember one where we were in.
Was it Bad Boys?
It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Or was it Fast and Furious?
We had a good time in Shang-Chi. Remember how crazy that was? Oh,
yeah.
Shang-Chi was crazy.
The 4DX?
That was crazy. I remember that, man.
The best memory.
Shang-Chi was crazy.
The best memory we share.
Well, we already did that.
Oh,
best memory we share together. Maybe we'll get one where it's like, favorite couple guilty pleasure, fast food. We're just eating.
Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. We do something we ain't supposed to do, but it's fun. Just eating bad food together and just that's it.
Happy.
Yeah.
It makes us happy.
Getting all fat and sassy. Where I get that from?
That's the commercial. The lady
was not the commercial.
No, she's being interviewed.
All relationship questions. Let's see here.
Somebody asked, do you both share the same taste in movies?
Yes.
I've seen people say, "Oh, you say the same thing he does. Oh, you
Because
reacted
we
the
got
same
similar
way."
tastes.
Listen, two people can have the same taste in the same thing, a lot of things. And luckily for us, and thankfully, and I think this is what also makes our relationship fun, is because we're different in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways we like complement each other. We enjoy the same things. We enjoy the same sitcoms and movies, and we agree on a lot of things. So it's not just kind of one of us, oh yeah, what he said, or oh yeah, what she said. Like, no, we really both agree on a lot of things. So we like a lot of the same movies.
No, it's not a birthmark that she has. It's a mole.
It's a chocolate chip, y'all. It's a chocolate. What is it? Chocolate chip.
Favorite Puerto Rican food and drink. I don't. I'm like
You like
I'm
my
fine
pollo
with.
guisado, my stewed chicken. Pollo guisado is his
Yeah,
favorite.
that's good. That's not my favorite though. I prefer some pernil and some rice and beans.
He likes pernil too.
Now, the relationship questions, y'all.
Okay.
Relationship questions.
When did each of you know the other was the one?
Well, I'm saying like when I knew that, I wanted to take her seriously was a few weeks into us dating because I took her shopping. I was playing, we both did the same smile because she knows what I'm talking about. I took her shopping and flirting with certain things and talking and, so she understood I was serious.
It took me a little bit because he was too good to be true. And I literally prayed him away and he wouldn't go away. And I was like, all right, Lord, I see what you're doing. And I knew that when he started taking care of my heart, that he was something special. He does not like pasteles. How'd you find me? How'd you find me?
Friend of mine married her sister. So she came along with the package.
I came with the package.
She's a package deal. So I ran into her at a baby shower, and then I was in a wedding with her, and then we both ran into each other during tumultuous times, and we're each other's peace to help each other heal.
And within those times,
together.
Within those times, there was 10 years in between.
Yeah.
So like we met, 10 years go by, we see each other again at my sister's wedding, another 10 years go by. We see each other again a third time, and here we are. The rest is history.
All right. What other relationship questions y'all got, or questions about our relationship? Biggest goal that both of you can accomplish with, oh my good Lord, what are you, a CEO?
Within the next 10 years, specifically goals that involve developing more relationships.
What in the hell?
Well.
Now this dude sits behind the computer all day and assesses people.
Style.
The hell?
I
make it work even better.
Yeah.
Whatever
it is, everyone.
If marriage is in the cards, get it there. If children are in the cards, get it there.
Everyone's always
be financially free.
Always
just
evolving.
Enjoy life.
We are always evolving and always growing. So I think our goal is to continue to grow and become better people for ourselves and for each other. And continue to just love upon each other.
Thank you, Steve-O.
What's your favorite thing about each other?
I like her butt.
Let's go back to the annoying thing. Let's go back to the annoying thing.
I said her butt.
I love that. He makes me laugh.
I love that.
He makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's probably your favorite thing about me.
He makes me laugh,
Other
and
than
he really truly does. He really truly does love me. He really
such
does.
a great relationship. That smile she has when she looks at you with that new haircut, bro. She's the one, man. Y'all lucky as heck. Much respect. That rhyme they played the game. Bars. Match of the century. Tyrone Magnus versus Pennywise.
The biggest adversity.
I like her femininity, her submissiveness. She's not. I don't have to fight with her, like that. You know what I mean? For leadership, or we both know our role. She knows her role. I know mine. It's not that crazy red pill talk.
No.
Not that red pill isn't. You know what I mean? But the feminist versus the red pill. It's not like that. And a lot of guys have to deal with that these days. I was just woo, hey, you too. That rhymes like big gang bars. I've been having lady problems. How do women show interest in the men they want? I've been mostly given a bad hand here in Cali. I don't know how to go about it, also. Bruh, that is such a fully packed question.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, you know what? First of all,
go ahead,
it depends on the kind of women you're dealing with and what they want.
But try to make
Why
it simple.
are they
Remember, he's
interested?
a dude. Just try to make it simple. He's a dude. So how do women show that they're interested? I mean, they touch you when they're talking to you. That's a huge one.
They return your calls. They listen.
They make themselves available.
They make themselves available.
It's not, I don't know.
And here's the thing. They make themselves available not just because I wouldn't say women have options too, but if they consistently make themselves available for you, and she's a beautiful girl, and like, yo, like, she can get anybody she wants type of thing. Not like that, but if she consistently makes time for you, and she calls you and she has conversation, and she's always down to go on a date and spend time with you, that's a clear sign that she's interested, considering that she's not looking for anything crazy like money or things like that. She's not a gold digger, she's a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dream vacation together?
Where would we be wanting to go?
I think it's Greece or Maldives.
No.
Was it Maldives? I think
that's
so.
yours. I want to go somewhere tropical.
That is tropical.
Super tropical. Or you just relax.
Yeah, Maldives.
For days on end. Yeah, I guess Maldives. Something like that. You know what I mean? Puerto Rico! If I go to Puerto Rico, I got to go to each and every family member's house every day. So we ain't going to go there.
No,
I'm
we
trying
can
to get
go
away from everybody.
We can go. We just can't tell nobody we're going.
All right. What other questions we got here? Relationship questions we got here. Favorite? Do you see any back here? They say you looking like Ashanti. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Yes, we are both spiritual. She's more religious than I am, but we're both spiritual. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Bonnie. Yeah.
Oh, you funny sometimes. No, I'm funny all the time.
I mean, why? What's your guys' favorite song that you would dance to?
Oh, we got a lot of songs.
We got a lot of songs. It depends on, you want us to get crazy with it, or you want us to slow dance?
And I make a dance out of every song that's on TV.
He does all the time, and makes a song out of anything. What's the best way to avoid arguments? That's a good one.
Knowing each other's boundaries. Knowing what
Communication.
knowing what pisses each other off.
Communication.
Don't do it.
Communication. That goes hand with communication. If you know your partner, you know what upsets them, or if you know what they need in the moment. Like, it took me a while to understand what he really needed when he used to say to me, you know, I just need space. That was a trigger to me for other reasons in my past. So I had to kind of learn him in order to understand, like, okay, you know what? I think he needs some time. Let me go busy myself with something else instead of kind of, you know, making him upset when he wants that time. Just understanding your partner is the best way. Communicating that. A favorite movie we like to watch together?
There's nothing we really watch over and over, right?
Mm-mm.
We enjoy. I don't know.
Unless we go back to watch like certain clips that we like from certain movies. We don't really watch the same thing twice. I mean, we watched Endgame more than once, I think, didn't we?
Yeah. I'll say Endgame.
Endgame.
I'll say Endgame. We watched
Definitely.
the Endgame battle scene together more than any other thing we've ever watched. And what did I do? I can't remember the last time she got mad at me.
That says a lot. I don't remember the last time.
But I don't like usually like to fight. So like I don't like to fight even if she's ready to fight, like I end it really fast and I'm not even doing it.
Well, you know what? I'm not. I don't like to argue. I'm not the type that likes to be angry. I don't like to be mad. I don't get angry at him because I can't stay angry long. Like, I like to just talk about it and let's figure it out or agree to disagree, and we move on. You know, and we've come a long way. Yeah. We've come a long way. I don't even remember the last time we argued.
Yeah. Sometimes even when it's getting heated, like I'll be like, hey, you trying to fight me right now? like and she'll be like, no, I'm not trying to fight. But you know, like she'll know, like if I'm getting to that point, like because I don't want to take it there either. Like,
and we'll talk about it. Yeah. But if we can't come to an agreement, it's just like, all right, it is what it is. But it's not like we're ignoring each other. We just understand.
No, we cannot adopt you.
It's like we understand. Okay, like he felt this way, she felt this way. Moving forward, we just do better. That's it. Any advice on keeping the happiness between each other alive? Don't kill each other.
I don't know. Just don't take things too seriously. Have fun with each other. You know what I mean?
No, life is too short. You know, like even in the midst of bad moments, like you've got to remember that it's not your partner isn't your enemy. Like it's both of you against whatever the problem is. You know, once you get a hold of that, you'll be much happier because you know how to deal with things. And it becomes easier to deal with things as a team. You know, so you keep the happiness that way when you know how to fight together. Do I have? No, I don't have any jokes that make him quack up. He's the one with all the jokes. I get like one a month.
Yeah, every once in a while.
I sneak in a joke because I'm not the jokester.
She'll have like it'll be something. She'll say something like really good, like it'll be like professional comic level joke. She'll make it, but it's so rare, and I'll laugh so hard. Yeah, I'm like, yo, your stuff is coming out. That was a good one.
I don't even remember the last time. It was what, last month I did something?
No, I would never vacation. I wouldn't want to go to Alaska. I don't think.
It's too cold.
I've heard in the summer it's great if you take an Alaskan cruise. And so you see whales and all type of wildlife.
My aunt was in one, I think, last year. Maybe she enjoyed herself very much.
Maybe I would. Let's see. What other relationship questions y'all got? Either about relationships or about us. What you got?
What are both your strengths in life in general?
What?
What are our strengths? You mean like as a couple? Like what is our strength as a couple in general?
I'm a real man and she's a real woman. Putting it simply.
Okay, so as a couple, what is our biggest strength?
There it is. I just said it. I'm a real man. She's a real woman. You got a lot of, punk ass dudes. They're beta male. They're submissive. They don't know how to lead. They don't know how to stand on business. They don't know how to even make their own decisions. And, then there's women that are weak women. They try to be a man and act like, the man of the house. And they punk the man in public and talk down to him in front of his friends. And
that ain't us.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff like that, man. We know people like that where you see it and it's like, yo, the way
crazy.
she just talked to dude
That's
in front of the whole family is wow. You know what I'm saying? Nope.
And see, the thing about Tyrone is like he allows me to grow, but I'm never like, oh well, I gotta do this. Like he never tells you need to go do your own business. You need to
I
go.
have no idea what you're talking about with the target. But thank you for the 5.
Yeah, he's very much like I'm all woman. And I know I can stand on my own, but I'm not that. I don't need no man. No, I need one. I need him. I do. I definitely need him. And I soften him up a little bit.
She didn't.
His heart was like the glaciers.
It was a
in Antarctica.
It's a beaten iceberg.
And I came, boom.
Just
it's melting.
Titanic and she got sunk.
Melting away. Nuh-uh.
She got sunk.
We do not have pets.
No pets.
Not yet.
No pets and no children yet.
Because
I know what comes with the pets.
I want a dog.
Lord, I know what comes with them, the responsibility.
I already have one. She's just not here.
And I told her, I said, if we were to get one now, I said, it'd be my dog because I'm home all day. So,
I want a Maltese and her name is Snowball.
You got your little job with your friends. I'm going to be the one taking the dog for walks, feeding the dog, washing the dog.
But when I come home, she's online.
Well, I'm going to be doing that for her.
You bring her to my job so she could visit me.
Chick, I'm here making videos for my millions of fans.
And I said, you bring her to my job during our lunch and we go for a walk with her so she doesn't feel, neglected.
Oh my God.
Stop. Do you guys go to Comic-Con? He has taken me to Comic-Con. Where'd he go? Hold on, he's getting it. See, you messed it up.
Cállate. Silencio.
Tu silencio.
Yeah.
How do you tell a girl you find her attractive without scaring her? Don't talk about her private parts, first of all. Don't talk about her boobs, but that does not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
That's
I was gonna assume he wouldn't do that, but she's from Ignitville, so she's used to dealing with ignorant dudes every once in a while. Some dude, yo, she got a fat. Hey, yo, mom, come here. Never do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Never do that. I mean, if you work with her, her. I mean, like sometimes I'll be like, hey, I like that dress you got. That's a nice dress. You know what I mean? Like I would say stuff like that. They tell you ain't allowed to do that these days at work, but I mean, if you just know a chick and you say, hey, that's a nice dress. Oh, I like that outfit. Okay.
It's the way that you say it. Saying it like that, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like, yo, that dress you got on, make sure
Yeah.
Out, like,
don't do nothing like that.
Much. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Well, I like your hair today. That's nice. You ain't never did that before. That might be the look. That might be the one, though. Seriously, that might be the one. I'm not joking. That might be the one.
And then you'll see this. You know, this girl.
Yep, for real.
Thank you.
But if you know I'm like that, if you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like I used to just be a little raw sometimes, but it depends on the ones you know. Like, looking kind of good today.
I can't even take you seriously.
You trying to impress me?
Nobody needs to impress you. Who are you?
You dress like that because you want me to ask you out? I'm saying I got paid, so we can. You know what I mean?
I got paid.
You know what I mean? But it depends. They're all different.
It depends. You gotta you gotta kind of feel around and see who.
I mess with them sometimes. You know, you gotta play with them sometimes. Joke. If you got a cordial, like I learned it over time. But like say like with her, sometimes girls will say something slick. Oh, Tyrone, something said. Well, if you look good enough, I'll take you out. But oh well. And you give him a little grin. So you see, that's why she laughing, because she know it'll work. It'll pull her into a little banter thing with me.
Somebody like me, because
if I looked good enough, huh?
Who you talking about? Like, who are you?
And she approached me with a smile and asked me, do I find her attractive? I got nervous and told her I don't. Okay, well, you need to turn that around and go talk to her and be like, the other day when you asked me that, I was just joking.
No, you got people wanting to steal that line from me.
I was just a little nervous. It all depends. One of my boys, Randy, he's good for that. If we had a party and a girl say something, they'd be like, what? And then he'll get on them, but in a fun way. Because he knows when a girl sometimes is flirting with him. Like a girl might say something to you like, what you doing walking up in here like you think you somebody? A lot of times they're flirting with you. They realize you look good, but they're trying to get a banter going. Look, see, she knows.
Yo, stop telling our secrets.
She knows.
That's enough secrets for the night.
You know what I'm saying? If you're really confident like that in front of her friends, you could mess with her. You could be like, yo, Leticia, I see you looking over here. You came with your friends. I know you came together, you leave together, but the way you looking at me saying you won't leave with me. And her girls are going to start laughing.
I can hear one of my girls right now.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You can mess with them like that. Even if you're not trying to take them home that night, but you flirt, you get it going.
Listen, if you get me laughing, you kind of got me a little bit at that point. That's how he got me. You can make me laugh.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of you nerdy guys, if you don't believe, listen, don't even take my word for it. If you don't believe you can find a girlfriend, guarantee, go to a Comic-Con Saturday and look how many couples you see together. Will you think individually you see them and be like, there's no way they're having sex. But you see them together and you know they are. They are a couple. And there are several couples where you would think there ain't no way they got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And they do. Mm-hmm. So stop thinking you can't find nobody. Let's see. What else we got? There's a lot of stuff there. Mm-hmm. Patrice O'Neal before you. Patrice O'Neal. Patrice knew what he was talking about.
I've seen that and that at least like 5, 6, 7 times already.
You want me to answer it? Or you just want me to...
No.
No? Okay.
Because no need. We already went over that.
Okay. From the same person?
Same.
Oh yeah, yes. I already answered. Yeah, I already answered that question. So there it is. Let's see. Let's see. My other question: Why would she ask me? Do I find her attractive? Because she likes you.
Mm-hmm.
She's more forward. She's more forward than you are. My husband made me laugh 24/7, even in bed. Yeah, that's one place I actually try not to, though. That's one place I try not to.
There was one time though we were up till like 2 a.m. just laughing and cackling. Remember that?
Yeah, but it wasn't like, that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like in the bed like that. It was in the bed watching TV.
Yeah, we were watching TV. I don't think they meant it
from
that way.
Neighbor to the north, having anniversary. Look at that gorgeous face right there. Scarlo is lucky to have you. You damn right.
First of all, he's lucky to have me. Nah,
That's right. Nah.
He's lucky to have me.
Don't hate on me.
No, I'm just correcting them because
See, you know what the problem is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Every time
I'm blessed.
These light skin
I'm
chicks
blessed.
see a brown skin Joan get their attention. They get mad. We bad bitches too. Okay, Miss Green Eyes. Yeah. Come on, bro. She's giving you all the signs. All right, Lex, ask her out. I'm just telling you, ask her out. All right.
Don't get it twisted.
This chick likes you, but you might have effed it up. You might have effed it up by saying you're not attracted to her. So get back to her. Tell her that, yeah, I think you're attracted to. Sorry, I was caught off guard. I was a little nervous. But yeah, why? Would you like to go out sometime? You know what I'm saying?
You settle down, buddy.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jackie. An accidental funny. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, we've had those moments where, yeah, you don't expect something to be funny, but yeah, it is. Yeah, I know what you mean. What you doing?
Reading.
Oh, that's right. I'm the prize.
No.
Waffle House. Whatever. This Wonder Waffle boot. He said, settle down. Tyrone's the prize here. Listen, I don't believe that red pill stuff. I do believe in a lot of red pill stuff, but not all of it. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's a little extreme, just like feminist stuff is extreme, and some of the stuff they say is true. But what I mean by that is, I believe you're both the prize. If you find a good woman, that's a prize. If she finds a good man, that's a prize. Now, if you both feel like, if you feel like one of y'all got a prize and one of you don't, there's a problem there.
Pretty much. Amy Butler, he wouldn't know because I'm not an angry Puerto Rican woman, so I don't know if he's ever dealt with any outside of me that are angry.
Are angry Puerto Rican women more scary or sexy? To tell you the truth, it's more of a how I deal with like temperamental type of chicks. I just don't. It makes me sigh. You know, I'm just like, I'm not dealing with that no more. You know what I mean? At all. You know what I'm saying? Sideways on. So. And I have a band for you. It's okay to vent or cry to your girlfriend. Just
should I get back with my ex from 6 years ago? We have rekindled recently.
Maybe. Only you know that. If you're saying you rekindled it, so if you rekindled it, then that might be a sign.
Listen, if you're spinning the block, if you're spinning the block, just make sure it's the right reason and make sure that both parties are happy and healthy within themselves. Figure out what happened, what went wrong. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's meant, it's meant. But if it's not,
it's hilarious. From Jackie, look at it. It's hilarious.
that's what's it come true. My future hubby wore a white shirt under a work shirt. He wrote. Oh, that was sweet, Jackie.
Hey, Isaiah, how old are you, man? He talking about third base. Isaiah, look, just let things flow. Let things flow. If things feel correct, they'll go in that direction. Hell, if you got to do it like some dudes do, I wouldn't recommend it, but a lot of guys ask, "May I kiss you now? Is it okay? Is it okay if I grab a butt cheek?" Go ahead.
What in the world?
He was talking about going to third base and not being scared of it. I forgot what third base even is. I think first base is kissing, second. I can't remember. Happy 7 years, bruh. What the hell? You gonna trademark cape flapping? Literally said anytime he was talking about Captain Howard.
He should, right? You really should. 7 years went by pretty fast. I don't know.
You're telling me.
You know what? It doesn't feel like long years because we enjoy each other's company. We laugh a lot. We love each other. Like, it doesn't feel like it's dragging, you know?
They do say if you gotta ask about third base, you ain't ready. That may be true. That may be true. Don't rush it. That's a big one. Don't rush things. Some of y'all are so rushing into trying to get some. You know what I'm saying?
Said, we shall drink many beers for you in Scotland. Thank you, sir.
Some of you become creepy about it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Favorite alcoholic drink? We don't drink alcohol.
What
are you doing?
That made me want to go get a beer. Oh, man.
What happened?
I went like this. I touched this.
Can you guys still see us?
Nope. I don't think they can.
Great.
Should get going anyway. Pretty much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, what did we do? We did an hour? Yeah, we did an hour. That's a good hour. Yeah, so we're going to relax the rest of the night. We got another video for y'all coming out. So, yeah. All right. Stop sucking your teeth. What you doing?
Sorry. A little piece of steak.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Appreciate all the super chats.
Yes. Hope you guys got to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary to us.
She wanted me to give her a kiss on
no, I don't care about that.
For the live stream. She wanted a kiss.
You can give me a good one when the cameras go off.
She wanted Our friends and fam keep getting on me that I haven't proposed to her yet. I don't have a stable career yet. What do I tell these people? Yeah, that's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. Like, no one, suck your teeth one more time, and I'm gonna tear this whole office up.
You can't, baby.
Go get some floss. What do you guys do that irritates each other? And she never does that. So there must be a piece of meat stuck in her teeth right now. Like, really. That one's hard, man. You know, because it's one that all men go through. Like a lot of men, especially when you're striving for a goal financially, you want everything to be right That's why that Millionaire Matchmaker show is out, because there's these guys that don't know how to date, but they build that fortune. They're ready to retire in their 20s, multimillionaires, and then they're ready to date, but they're handicapped because they don't know how to date. You know what I'm saying? So you know how to date. You've been with them for 8 years. However, you haven't built that fortune to make you feel like you're ready to get married financially and have that happily ever after. So it's like you got to find a tactful way to explain that to them. You know what I'm saying? Although no one deserves an explanation other than the girlfriend or maybe the parents. You talk to them like, look, this is the situation. Because a lot of times, people, they rush into getting married. I know it's 8 years long, and people say it's too long. I get that. And I'm not saying it is too long, and I'm not saying it's not too long. But I'm saying they rush in, and then now you're strapped with more stress financially. It's in your head. You can become resentful for them pushing you into marriage, or you just trying to make her happy. You know what I'm saying?
But here's another
but you would need to find a tactful way to explain that so that they understand you and realize you're not just giving their daughter the runaround.
Well, not only that too, just to add, and this is like no shade or anything, but like if you've been with her for 8 years and you still haven't been, what was it that you didn't have?
They ain't married her yet.
No. But go back.
I think this was her proposed or something.
Go back. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've been. Wait. Go back. You haven't been with her for 8 years, but because you don't have a stable career yet. What is keeping you from having a stable career? Like, do you have a goal in mind? Do you know what you want to do?
I think he's working toward it. I think that's the issue.
Like, I could be wrong, but did you know what you wanted to do within those 8 years that you were with her? And then, like, because that's another thing too. Like, not just them getting on him about, oh, why haven't you married her yet? But why is it taking you so long to get into your career? Is there something holding you back? Is something going on? Do you not know what you want to do yet with your career?
What's the issue?
Yeah, because it's got to be more than just you're not marrying her yet. Some dudes
propose, and then you say super proposed forever too, as a placeholder. You'll propose to them just to make them happy, or it's like some people say, shut them up.
Yeah, and women don't like that. Women don't want to be just a placeholder. They do want to be married, and they do want to trust that their husband or their husband to be is going to provide for them. So within those 8 years, what have you been doing to work towards that?
And if you're not ready to get married, and if it's not for you yet, then she may not be the one. Also,
is she pressuring you, or is it the family and friends only? Because if she's not pressuring you and she's understanding that you're trying to get yourself together and stuff, whatever's going on between y'all, that's on you guys. If she's not pressuring you, and if she's, riding with you and she's figuring it out with you, then...
Well, look at Jackie said, if she's the right one, she can hold you up. And that's the
exactly. Truth. That's what I'm trying to say.
If she's the right one, she's not going to let them even talk to you like that. She's going to explain why she's still with you.
Defend you.
And shut up, y'all. Right. I got this. You know what I mean?
So, right. She's going to defend you regardless. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, if she's down with you and she's trying to help you figure it out and she's working with you and everything, then... who cares what anybody else has to say? Because ultimately, when it comes to marriage, it's between you and your wife or husband.
Thanks, Cam. And thank you, Shazam. And everybody else here. This is Jackie. Yeah, I just saw Jackie's. Here's one thing I want to get out that I forgot to say. And listen, I cannot stand this. You have no idea how much I hate this. I can't stand a woman that's indecisive. The woman that always has to call her friend for advice for every slightly difficult decision that she has to make. All she does is follow what her best friend says. She can't do anything for herself. If she's that type, that may be the reason why you're dealing with everybody else. Because everybody else is in her ear, and she may be in everybody else's ear, trying to get you to marry her.
Boom! Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an interesting
So yeah, you listen, Scarlo, she makes her own decisions. She's not the type that has to call her friends. Her friends call her. She's the friend that helps with advice. You get what I'm saying? I'm also that friend. People call me for advice. I don't call anyone for advice. Not that they couldn't help me, but I usually can figure out everything on my own.
Right. And as a couple, we figure things out together and we figure out what works for us.
Prenups hurt. Do I think a prenup hurts a marriage?
It might hurt the marriage if it's
here's the
ill
problem.
intent.
Here's the problem. My last relationship that I had, the person did stuff that I didn't think they would ever do. So I do think that sometimes you do need to protect yourself. In certain situations, I really do think a man needs to protect himself, especially if you've built this damn fortune. And, because dudes, like, stuff happens to men in certain divorces that can drive a man insane, that has driven men to hurt themselves or other people real bad. Like they get a divorce and she was cheating on him, and they get a divorce and she gets the house, the kids, and she moves her new boyfriend into the house that you bought.
I know somebody that happened to.
Really? I don't. You can tell me that later. See, that's the type of stuff that make a dude like not even care, running with bullet belts, and you know what I mean. He don't care. So sometimes assess the situation for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I've always told her, even the way she is, I'm like, even if we did get married and got divorced, I was like, I would make sure you was all right. You know what I mean? I would make sure you was all right. That's what I told her. So, because I know what type of person she is.
Yeah.
If she turned into a savage, I highly, highly doubt it.
I wouldn't.
Because even after her last one, considering the things that happened in it, she wasn't extremely vengeful, and I found that kind of, surprising, but, and she would be justifiably vengeful. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember when Left Eye burned down her man's house for cheating?
There's a lot y'all don't
if
know.
she hadn't did that, I'd be like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
It ain't just because.
Yeah. Now, I can't say you should have did it, but I understand. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but he knows, like,
thank you, fitness.
I don't ever ask him for like a dime. Yeah. Ever.
Matter of fact, she feels like a burden sometimes.
I do.
She's like, "What can I get you? Can I buy you something?"
He never wants me to get him gifts ever. So even the little corny things that I do, I'm like, I have to do something because I always feel like, I want to do something nice for him. But I never, like, I can literally leave with what I came with and be just fine. Like, I'm just not. I don't want to be bothered with the stress that comes with that kind of fight. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I know I'm well taken care of, and it's like one thing about me, I never get used to the way that he treats me. I never get used to the amount of money that he spends on me because it could all be gone. I never get used to it. It can all be gone. So that's why things are always a surprise.
Wait till you guys find out this one gift I got her, and I'm gonna tell y'all eventually how much I spent on it. I'm gonna make a video. I'm going to tell you. Okay, so. This is a good one. I'm gonna answer it.
Did you already?
You kind of know about it. You kind of know about it.
Did you give it to me?
You kind of know about it, homie.
I'm a little lost.
What's the line between miscommunication and incompatible? Miscommunication can be sorted out. Mm-hmm. Incompatible, you'll never come to an understanding. True. It's one of those, you continue to agree to disagree. And once you at that point with so many things, I don't think you're compatible. No. Miscommunication, you might have just said something in the wrong tone or the wrong way, or but you say, "Nah, I really meant this." Oh, okay. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But incompatible, Yeah, like incompatible for me is a OF girl. Like there's no way you can bring me around to understanding that it's totally fine to marry an OF girl. Sorry, we're incompatible. It can't be reconciled. It's irreconcilable differences because I have to deal with that, and any children we might have in the future might have to deal with that. Your parents got to deal with that. My parents might have to deal with it. Whole family might have to deal with the fact that your booty hole is online.
Oh, God.
And dudes is paying $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 to see it. Period. So that's an irreconcilable difference for me.
That's a great way to answer that.
Yeah, like if me and her got married and I found out she had an OF page, that's an irreconcilable difference. Like even if it was like, one of those things, oh, we're falling back in love again. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. And that is not no miscommunication. That's a straight up you didn't say. I didn't say anything.
Like, I'm sorry. But it's just certain things that I can't deal with.
Mm-mm.
Living with this, if you walk in the light, it's easier to see pennies laying at your feet. Love you. Okay.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie.
It's true. The light is reflecting off the pennies in her
I know, but I'm trying to figure out what the pennies are.
pennies.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out the whole metaphor analogy thing.
See the pennies laying at your feet.
You damn right, Rex. STK. She used to come up here sometimes and have to tell her,
Pipe down, sir.
You go sit over there in that damn chair till your little mealy mouth lose that damn attitude. She thinks she's so damn tough. This was just one thing she used to say to me when we first started talking. I don't like repeating myself. So. Well, I'm asking you to repeat yourself. So you want?
I don't.
You want to finish this conversation? Repeat yourself. Okay. So what you're saying is, I don't like repeating myself.
See, we had to learn how to communicate with each other. It all worked out.
She thinks she's so damn tough. Thank you, Tyrone W. Tyrone W. Thank you. Gobble, gobble. Your knees hurting? Why your knee hurt? You hadn't injured it. Acting up. Running after the kids. And injured your knee running after the kids. And be here like that. What else we got here? Maybe one more before we go.
Just say it. Say I got a bald head before you go.
I got a bald head.
You're welcome, Reese.
One more relationship question.
One more before we go. Maybe very happy.
Ain't nobody asked. What's one distinguishable adversity you two? Uh, well, you know, when we first both met, we were both going through anxiety.
Yeah.
I never had anxiety before, but she had been dealing with it for years, and we actually beat it together. I
Yes,
helped
you
her
did.
because she helped me because she already understood it,
Yeah.
which gave me more understanding. And I helped her because the doctor I went to helped me fix mine almost immediately. And you know, so I would give the tips to her and help her out with stuff. And like we won't be. I think it lasted. If I don't know, but maybe almost a year with me, maybe because it kind of fizzles out, but you still have times where stuff, you know. So I dealt with it for a few months, and then I got rid of it, and she was shortly after me. Probably because she had been dealing with it for so much longer.
I mean, it was one point like years ago, way before you. Like I was dealing with it at my worst, and I was still kind of dealing with that because of stuff that I was going through. But yeah, we helped each other heal. No, there ain't no joke at all.
Oh, well, I thank you, Nate, the lawyer. What are you a lawyer in, man? You know what I mean? What do you what do you type of cases do you take? Nate the lawyer. Gotta check your channel out, man.
What would be your ideal honeymoon?
Well, Michelle, I think I'd like to go to Hawaii, one of the most beautiful states in America. I think that's something we can both do. Black sand beaches. I don't know if he ever answered again. Let me see here. I gotta look up Nate the lawyer.
Civil and criminal.
Oh, okay. I don't think I got no issues with that. But if I ever do, I'll look you up. Maybe you could give me some referrals. You know, different lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You know, in this business, you deal with copyright and trademark and all that type of stuff.
What is our favorite reaction we've both done together that's entertaining and hysterical?
I can't remember. The most fun we've ever had
I
are
think
the try not to
reacting.
laughs.
I think this is try not to laugh when we're reacting to each other, trying not to laugh.
Maybe we've watched the compilations of ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah. The compilations of ourselves, I think it's funnier. I think they're neck and neck with the front and preacher.
Yeah, there's one particular one I was gonna say, Adik the one. If you put this one clip, she'll break. You'll beat her.
Don't.
But I can't.
Adik,
I can't.
Don't do that to me.
I can't remember which one it is. There's something that I do that gets her, and I can't remember what it is. Once I do, I'm gonna tell him like, put this in it. She's gonna break.
What is it? I'm trying to figure out what it is.
I don't know.
I always laugh at it.
Yeah, I even said that to you one day, like we were talking about. I was like, I'm gonna tell Adik to put that in there because it's gonna break you.
What is it?
I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna get the outfit. Thank you very much, sir. Corn sweat. I'm gonna get that corn sweat outfit.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my
Scarlo
God.
injured her knee trying to be a super athlete.
No. Get going.
All right. Hold on. There we go. Oh, look at you, bruh. Look how big Nate is. He said we inspired him. Look at that.
I'm about to
Hell
follow
yeah,
you right
Nate.
now.
Yo, listen. Nate got 621K subscribers. Listen.
Go
The
follow Nate
biggest
right
biggest problem everybody's got that asks me for advice or follows me and tells me they want to start a channel and that they started a channel, the biggest problem is consistency. The biggest problem is they all stop at some form or another. All of them. All of them.
Got 2 new
All of
subscribers.
them. All of them. They don't listen to me. It's so simple. Sometimes you think that the most, you know how, okay, so Bruce Lee is accredited to saying this, but I don't know if he ever said it, but he says that I'm not afraid of the man that knows 1,000 strikes, but I'm afraid of the man that has practiced one strike 1,000 times. It's because when you master these basic things like consistency, just put out videos every day or every week. That's it. I always tell people, at least once. Sorry, tell people put out videos at least once a week. Some YouTubers have built empires with one video a week. Okay, and they're much bigger than me. It's consistency. Okay, you have to understand that. Yes, there are other things that you have to do. You will learn along the way. You don't have to worry about being perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you want to be the man that knows 1,000 strikes. You want to have the strike of perfect lighting and the perfect microphone and the perfect camera and the perfect time of day and the perfect this and the perfect that and the perfect taglines and the perfect tag words and the perfect. You want to have all the perfect before you even get going. Just start and be consistent.
Post your content, post your content, post your content, post your content.
Don't, and so many people don't listen to me. I'm just like,
content.
Okay. And I've seen several people in my own life that I know start YouTube and fail, and others that, have written me or I've watched them and I've seen them fail because they stop. So it is what it is. But all right, y'all, we're going to get going. I'm going to get me a tropical smoothie. I'm going to get a tropical smoothie, and it'll put me in the mindset for us to go Hawaii.
Good. Go drink it now then.
What do you think about that, Michelle?
Love it.
Wait a minute. Are you rushing me off the camera?
No.
Okay. Pretty green eyes. All right.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, chill out, buddy. Okay. Sorry, I'm not giving that company thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of my dollars when they continue to anger everyone, including myself, with all the garbage that they put out. They will never get my money like that. I got a deal where I see their movies for 53 cents a piece. I pay $1.06 for us to go to the movies. I will never spend $6,000.06 to go to Disney World. But she's a woman with money. She wants to go. She can go with her buddies, and they can enjoy. She can get the Mickey Mouse ears. Hey, baby. Yep. We're over here at the magical castle. It's great, babe. Enjoy yourself. It's me on FaceTime. Enjoy yourself, babe. Okay. Lunch with a hamburger and fries was $35. What?
That's
It's like that over there,
that's
though. It's like
ridiculous.
that
Oh, I
over
know.
there.
I'm not. No, I got it, and no.
All right, y'all. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Kiss.